Happy Moon Day, y'all. All right. Welcome to another episode of Magickal Moon Day with May. Here for another live for this week's guidance. Pulled a couple decks for us to use. Hi, loves. I'm just going to wait another minute or two, see if anybody else wants to jump in the live before I start reading for us all. Hope y'all are doing well. Sorry if my hair looks crazy. I just finished a workout. So let's play some sound bowl to get us started. So I picked some decks that we're going to use for today, well, this week's reading. And we are going to start with the Psychic Tarot. And we're going to see what messages come out for our highest good and how we can navigate this intense energy. So thank you again for being here for another episode of Magickal Moon Day with May. This is my weekly live reading about spiritual guidance for this week ahead. If you're new here, thank you for joining. I do these every Monday. And I also, do other things during the week. You can find me on TikTok also. The link is in my bio to get a reading or Reiki or other energy work or a sound healing, because I am a sonic alchemist as well. So thank you for being here. Let's get into this reading. Alright, so we're gonna read these in the way that they fanned out, because we do everything led by spirit over here. So the first card that we have is Patience. Your patience could be tested by somebody, or your determination and your new intentions are going to need a lot of patience from you. You are giving life to something new this week, really getting clear on what it is that you want. There could also be love. You could meet somebody new, or have one of your relationships move to a more romantic basis this week. And I love that. I love actually this imagery of two people pouring from a cup, right? And when we have healthy relationships, we are filling our cups first, and then we have the joint cup. That is your relationship. So giving that time to allow that to thrive, and sharing that together and being in unison, you both being vulnerable and open. Transformation, okay? The patience and this love can be very transformative, or you could be going through what feels like a transformation this week. We are in Aries season. Happy birthday to all my Aries people. Y'all, I love y'all. As a matter of fact, my dad's birthday is tomorrow, so I'll be celebrating with him. Me and my daughter will be celebrating with him then. So really celebrating this transformation, really allowing yourself to stay patient with this next best level of your highest self, okay? Could be having heartache and loss related to that, okay? part of you in that transformation is going to feel uncomfortable, and that's why that patience is so important. Or you could be, you know, letting go of a relationship and learning to love yourself deeper, right? That love beginning could be you loving yourself in a whole new way and transforming, right? But the part of that is kind of like mourning the past and letting it go, okay? So being patient, we could have discontentment and boredom, right? So if you find yourself kind of already straying away from that intention, remind yourself, what the fuck else are you gonna do? You deserve this. You deserve this time to take care of yourself. You deserve this time to shed that old version of you. You know, we're starting a whole new astrological year. You are going to step into this higher version of yourself as long as you let go of the things that you've been doing. It's kind of like letting go of old structures. You know that what you were doing wasn't working, so now we're going to change it up, right? Change it up for your highest good. That's the transformation. Then we have movement, choices, and decisions. And this is exactly what I'm talking about, you know, putting the movement. You could be starting a new workout program. You could be starting a new savings account. You could be starting a new way to nourish yourself, a new way to love yourself, and really finding where that comfort zone is for you. The decisions, you could be weighing pros and cons with things right now. Could be redefining how you view relationships as well. The next card that we have is Solar Plexus Chakra. So this week we really need to get into that energy powerhouse, right? And focus on purification. So this may look like drinking lemon water. This may look like an extra spiritual bath this week or an extra cleansing for yourself. This may be you speaking up for yourself and not just going with the flow with some things and setting healthy boundaries. So this week, you know, we are challenged to remain patient as all these things are happening. Allow yourself to feel okay with the things that are changing. It's for your highest good, remember. So bringing yourself back, reminding yourself that you're going through a transformation. You know, we have this new moon in Aries coming up this week. So really getting clear on the intentions that you want to set, okay? Because these are going to be very powerful. And with the patience over the next 6-month cycle, when we reach, you know, the Libra season, you'll see that transpire with dedication, okay? You have to be patient. You are not going to see results after inconsistency. So being consistent for yourself, because you deserve it, and loving yourself to a whole new level, and allowing yourself to let go of the things that were causing blockages or stagnation, or, you know, just when you have to be brutally honest with yourself and say, okay, what I was doing was not working, so let's change it up. Let's do better, okay? Let's switch our priorities. If you saw the TikTok video that I did earlier, you know, focus your mind, get your intentions right. That's the time right now. We're getting rid of stuff that we don't need, letting it go, and getting clear on our intentions, okay? So if that resonated with you, drop a comment. Something that we may not be aware of is that we need to trust our intuition. Even if you're uncomfortable, trust your intuition, okay? Could be a lot of heartburn experienced at this time too. Making sure that you're grounding, hydrating, because we are in a fire season, so it's important that we hydrate extra. You know, we just left Pisces, but in Aries now, to allow this transformation to take place fully, you know, using the water properly. So beings that we are, I'm gonna move on. Actually, I'm gonna do the unicorns, and then we're gonna do that deck. All right, so the next deck that we're gonna use is the Magic of Unicorns deck, which I really love. I really love all my decks, but this one is really beautiful and just very magical. And unicorns have always had like a really special place in my heart. So I got this deck not too long ago, and I really love it. It is by Diana Cooper. So let's see what magic the unicorns would like to provide for our highest good. What messages are unicorns? Cards. The first card that we have from the Unicorns deck is the Magic of Unicorns deck is Stand in Your Power. And that this is really, you know, that fire energy. Okay, notice the beautiful alignment of the chakras. Okay. And this card is saying be passionate about your vision, bring about positive change. Prepare for change. Prepare for change. Things are not going to stay the same. And it's important that you come to terms with that and be willing to change, because it's time. Open your heart. Love yourself. This is literally the Love Begins card from the Psychic Tarot. Same premise, okay? Open your heart. Love yourself. Dare to be vulnerable. I literally just said that when we were doing that. I said being vulnerable with each other, okay? Being vulnerable with yourself. I mean, I'll be full, like, transparency. I started a new workout program, and you know, the before pictures are always really hard because you have to just be honest with yourself as to where you are, and knowing that you're gonna have to really dedicate yourself to that. So loving yourself in a new way, right? Opening your heart, being vulnerable, also, you know, making wishes with the love that you have, using the love that you have in your heart for the loved ones that you have around you, and you know, setting good intentions for them, saying prayers for the people around you. The next card that we have is Ascension Flames. So as we're leveling up in our self-care and the love that we have for ourselves, we are allowing ourselves to merge with light energy, and this helps ignite different keys and codes within our DNA that allow us to tap into additional energy that we can create and direct, right? So allowing ourselves to level up, and that's what I was saying before. It's like we're going to be stepping into a different version of ourselves, and it's important that we acknowledge where there could be any imbalances and really prioritize ourselves to focus on those areas that need our extra love and attention. The next card that we have is Rose Gold Cosmic Pool. I love this card. It says bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. You know, maybe tonight is the night that after this live you want to lay down on the floor and take, you know, 11 minutes, and I say 11 intentionally, to allow the universal love to wash over your body and allow you to connect with the collective consciousness. And see that as a beautiful rose gold color bathing over you, and let that energy allow you to feel comfort. Also in that you could be connecting with animals on a deeper level, or finding that animals are more attracted to you when you are working on your ascension path. And the bottom of the deck is Be a Beacon, and I really, really love this card, and I was actually having this discussion with a family member recently, and it's like we are energy receptors, right? Like we are little antennas, if you will, from the divine. Look at the beautiful rainbow energy connecting all of us, okay? Everybody has their arms up and open. Their third eye is bling blinging. So it says be an inspiration, light the way for others. So it's really, really asking you to be vulnerable to the universal love that is there for all of us, that we create and can feel and share with each other. So that is a beautiful card, and that's why I'm such an advocate for, as I call it, if you've been here, you've seen these before, personal energy, cultivation. Like you're cultivating your energy to collectively affect everything. So being responsible for it, really taking care of yourself. And I'm not saying, you know, that we don't all have our things that we deal with, and that is part of why we're still here. But just acknowledging how with a prayer you can positively affect the health of somebody, okay? Giving, and it's leading to a mythical creature. Well, honestly, unicorns are more like the angelic versions of horses. They're ascended horses. So we see horses, but there can be horses here that do have unicorn energy, okay? Which is, all animals are healers. All animals connect you to the divine. So although you may view it as a mythical creature, remembering that we really only see a very small portion of the energy field that is around us. Our eyes can really only pick up on a very small wavelength. So don't, just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it might not be real, okay? But yeah, these are really beautiful cards, and I really love the messages and the love that they're sharing for all of us, okay? So let's get into the dragon cards. Again, some may view dragons as mystical creatures, right? Or mythical creatures. But it's really not out of the realm of possibility. It's just that maybe you have never experienced it. Doesn't mean it's not real. You know, you've never seen dinosaurs before, but they were real. So be open. Don't let something that other people have limited beliefs, created limited beliefs within you, prevent you from thinking outside of that, okay? All right, so let's get into the Dragon Oracle deck and see what messages the dragons would like to communicate with us. Another rose color. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you love unicorns. They're amazing. I actually have some really beautiful artwork with unicorns, and I hope that, you know, their presence makes themselves known to you and you see the magic that they share with us. No worries. Okay, so then we have the first dragon card, which I love because this is literally the connection to the unicorn deck. We had that rose gold pool of light, and we have the rose pink dragon here. And this card says, prepare your heart to connect. So again, same theme, opening to love. It says, prepare your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. And that is really something that we can all tap into. It really is. But you have to let yourself be vulnerable. So vulnerability is strength, really, if you think about it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the green gold dragon from Sirius. It says, brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. And that's literally what the other deck was saying, was be a beacon, right? Energetic channelers are beacons in their area. They're allowing themselves to, receive messages from beyond and help us implement them here in this planet and in this dimension, because it's far beyond that. So learning about spiritual technology, crystals are spiritual technology. Crystal are like energy imprints. It's like like kind of like not frozen, but like collective energy together. So that's why intention is so powerful. So learning more about spiritual technology, this could come to you in the form of different health advice, different tools, different technology that has to do with proving spirituality. Like when I have my lives, I always have different solfeggio frequencies, and those are ancient tones. And the sounds or that are playing in the background are always with an intention. So like today we have 417, which is to remove all negativity. Sometimes I play 432 for heart chakra. Sometimes I play 528 for DNA repair, and the other, Sulfide Leo frequencies as well. There's lower and higher. But whatever that intention or channeled message that's coming through, that's how I intuitively pick for us. So 417 was about really letting go today of anything that's been weighing down. And we are in a preparation phase of preparing to clear so that we can set new intentions. So let's see, on that note, what the Power of Surrender cards have messages for, what messages Spirit has for us using the Power of Surrender deck for us. Let's see what messages come through for our highest good. Sometimes I pray out loud in here, and sometimes I don't pray out loud, but I always pray. So just know that there's always mad prayers up in here. So let's see what messages and things Spirit needs us. Spirit and our angelic team, our honorable ancestors, and interdimensional beings of the fifth dimension are higher. Surrender fear. Let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment. Focus on solutions and celebrate every baby step. Surrender to creativity. Okay, we were talking about that earlier, like setting the the intention with this new moon. It's very important, very powerful. So letting your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Surrender to play. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. So I really think that is talking about, us in that transformation period, and understanding that it's important that you play too. Even though the feelings can be heavy, you still deserve to have fun. And that's why laughter is the best medicine. So play, have fun, joke around, it's all good in the hood. All right, surrender to divine timing. This is very important. Okay, it says sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. That was literally the first card that came out. Patience. Okay, that is the name of the game this week. Be patient, and therefore, surrendering to divine timing. And then we have surrender to spirit. Prayers, believe or not, out loud or silent. Hope proves exactly what it says. Absolutely. Really does. Really does. Surrender to spirit. Once you have done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. Part of prayer is saying our prayer and then letting go and trusting that the divine will bring that about if it's for your highest good. And that's why I always say, don't forget to say for your highest good, because sometimes you can want things and those things are not for your highest good, or you not getting those is actually protection. So trust that. And that's surrender to spirit as well. Surrender to the wisdom of your body. Okay, we're going to be feeling a lot of things in the body this week, and it's important that we move through this energy. Okay, listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. So if you're meeting a new person, or you're around somebody or this person in the past has made you feel like really uncomfortable when you're around them, acknowledge that. Okay, not everybody should have access to your energy. I'm not saying that we shouldn't send love to those people. I'm just saying that some of those people, intentionally or unintentionally, do affect our energy. So protect your peace, okay? Trust your body. And at the bottom of the deck, something that we may not be seeing or aware of, it says surrender your desire to control people. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So those are the things that we are going to surrender. Just a little recap. We're going to let go of fear. We're going to surrender to our creativity. Give it the space that it deserves. We're going to surrender and have fun and play. We're going to trust in the divine timing. We're going to surrender to spirit. And that is really big for me because I've been on, I've always been really connected to spirit, but on my spiritual journey officially, like, okay, if you want to give it a number of years, like 20 years. But life changed for me when I really surrendered to spirit and said, whatever you need me to do, I'm open and honored to do it. And you'd be surprised the way God uses you. Okay, the way God directs the divine plan. So really surrender to spirit. Trust. Pray. Allow God in your heart. And be humble in that. Okay? And then surrender to the wisdom of your body, because your body is actually giving you insight into your emotions and the situations that you're in. So those are the things we're getting ready to let go. Somebody could be also stepping out of a really unhealthy relationship this week, or just really setting boundaries with people and not allowing them to think that they can take advantage of your kindness. So setting those boundaries, you may have to step away from somebody that you've either been with a long time, or just step away from the way that relationship was and maybe reassess the foundation. All right, last deck that we have for today and this week's reading is the Sacred Self-Care. So let's see what ways Spirit, God, our honorable ancestors, our angels, our intergalactic federation that's helping us handle stuff on this planet. So let's see what ways we can best care for ourselves. First card is rest. Rest. Okay. That patience card was very important too. Patience can be resting. Okay. Pace yourself, right? Patience. Don't jump the gun. Don't force it. Give yourself time to rest. Prioritize rest this week. Trusting your intuition. Okay? Trust it every day for you, because you strengthen your intuition when you trust it and move with it. Okay? And that may look very different for everybody. Like when I say surrender to spirit, it means like sometimes I get little feelings or things that kind of just drop in my head, like, oh, turn here. And then I turn there, and there's just so happens to be an ambulance that goes by. And I am a person that I always pray for whoever's in there. And I call on, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Michael for protection and healing. And I always ask God that if it's for their highest good, that they, be protected and, regain health for their highest good, if that's for their highest good. And that's when I say trust the divine, I mean like that. So trusting those little things that you hear, sometimes that's your guardian angels trying to steer you clear of some bullshit or steer you to where you're needed. So trust that. Surrender to spirit fully. Burning bowl ritual. We are in a fire season. Maybe you want to make a list of the things that we spoke of. Maybe you want to come back to this video, make a list of everything that we need to surrender. And what do those cards bring up to you? How do they correlate to your life? And write it down, okay? And safely, either in an outdoor bonfire, safely, not on a windy day like today here in South Jersey, but safely, or maybe you want to do it in a bowl, in a ceramic bowl outside, or, in your sink, whatever. Burn that paper, okay? Burn it and let it go fully. Let it go. Another way that we can take care of our energy and self-care is spending time with family. Contact your loved ones, spend some time with your friends and family, and really enjoy the memories that you get to make with them. We do not know how long we have people, so give them their flowers while they're here. Don't take life for granted. Enjoy it, okay? And I couldn't have ended on a more beautiful card. Love your family. Love your family. I was so proud of my daughter for winning her talent show and for so many other reasons. So, you know, maybe your children need some extra hugs. Maybe you need to hug them a little bit tighter and longer as you watch them grow before your eyes. Maybe you need to call your mom or dad. Maybe you need to check in on your grandma or bring her some flowers. Do the nice things and show the love. Show the love. Be vulnerable. So that is the message for this week's reading. If you're here and would like a card, drop a comment now. The decks that I used are the Psychic Tarot, the Power of Surrender, the Magic of Unicorns, Dragon Oracle deck, and Sacred Self-Care. So if you'd like a card pulled for you, drop a comment. If not, I'm going to wrap this up. This will also be on YouTube. If you don't follow me on YouTube, go subscribe for your girl so that I can get enough followers so I can go live on there and do other readings too. If you are on TikTok, follow me on there. All the links are in my bio. There's still a coupon code, Equinox Blessings, for $33 off of any service that you book. That's only available for the first 20 people that book, and once that's done, it's gone. So if you are interested in booking a one-on-one, you know, you're getting a one full question reading for like, I don't know, I think it's like $11 if you book the one question reading, and it's called a mini reading. It's just one question. The other reading is for a live one-on-one or via whatever platform, or if you want, you know, an email so that you have everything, we could do it like that. It's very tapered and, again, led by spirit and flexible. If you've never tried Reiki, definitely look into that. I've done a lot of collective Reikis. I may do one for this new moon in Aries. If you're interested in watching this video and you would like to join a collective Reiki, comment on this video so that I can see if there's a demand. If not, then I'll enjoy my time with my daughter and get back to focusing on taking good care of myself and working out and eating better. And really honoring my health, because I have health issues, and I'm not on my thyroid medication right now, so I'm trying to be very mindful of what I consume so that until I get my medication, I'm okay. So I'm going to end the reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you missed the live, definitely come back, watch it, like it, share it, tag a friend, all that good stuff. If you want, if not, whatever. But I love y'all. Have an amazing week. Take extra good care of yourself, and thank you again for being here and watching. I appreciate you all. Mad love, mad peace, yeah, mad laughs. All right, love y'all. Have a good week.